and then you're like, oh damn, I have $1 million goal, but oh, there's a lawsuit. Yeah, dude, people are gonna watch your neck when you make $1 million. What are you talking about? Somebody is gonna pin some shit on you just because you got money. I didn't know that. I had no fucking clue. I say you're not really in business until you step inside of a court. Real fucking shit. Like, cause you get fucking battle scars, right? I'm like, yeah, you really haven't done it. Like every person that I've talked to when I was traveling in the States and stuff, they're like, yeah, I was in court like every fucking week, like doing shit. But I'm saying they made like $100 million, $50 million, e-commerce space, anything, speaking space. They're like, yeah, of course, bro. People sued a line I wrote in my book. Some guy, some girl I touched sued me because I fucking touched her on her forehead. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, dude, have a camera set up in your car. I'm like, why? He's like, so you gotta monitor everything. I'm like, dude, that's fucking weird. But he's like, no, but he's like, see the bullshit that's gonna come with your goals. I'm like, yo, that makes so much sense. So you can anticipate rather than react to life, right? My friend was complaining 2 weeks ago. My buddy went to go buy a nice car, it was like a McLaren, right? And he's pumping it up at the gas station. He's a good, successful real estate agent in Toronto, and he's pumping it up. And he's young, he's like 24, but he's done it really well. He's done really well in Toronto. And he just goes to buy like literally a fucking $500,000 car. Probably more expensive than my car. And the guy's fucking complaining, watch this, about the gas. It's premium gas. And he's like, yo, and we're chilling at the pump. And he's like, dude, these things are fucking expensive to fill up. And this is my analogy. I'm like, wait, you got a McLaren, but you didn't see that the gas was gonna be 91? You got into business, and you didn't realize your girlfriend's gonna think you're psychotic? You better vandalize that shit before is that gonna be the right girl because I want $1 million goal. You better set yourself, yo, if I'm getting a McLaren, the gas is gonna be $100 a day. Stop complaining. You asked for it. You asked for it. You can't complain with it, you just gotta fucking deal with it. And sometimes, I say this, a smart person learns off their own mistakes, a wise person learns from somebody else's mistakes. Sometimes in life, I like being the wise guy and learning off other people's mistakes and be like, yo, I don't gotta make that. I'm gonna watch this guy and I'm gonna blueprint this guy so I don't have to make those mistakes. That's why you have mentors and coaches in life, right? Why draw when you can trace it? You trace success, right? But at the same time, sometimes you gotta be the smart guy in life and learn off your own mistakes. Like, I didn't know at a time, like, I was ever gonna get a lawsuit or somebody was gonna mimic my business and then I had to sue somebody because, like, he stole my business model. I didn't know that was gonna happen and I reacted, dude. I got all scared. Instead of saying, yo, calm down, how do you hire a lawyer? How do you send out, like, I didn't know what the fuck a cease and desist letter was. I was like, what do you mean defamation of character? What does that mean? Let me go type it up. I'm like, yo, I'm sweating, right? And my guy's like, yo, chill out. I'm like, yo, you're right. I kind of asked for this if you think of it. I'm like, wait, Dad, you talk so much shit. What comes with talking so much shit? Where's my phone at? Watch how interesting this is. Okay, my taxes in 2 watch this. I'm just saying that because I actually have it. Insights. Audience. Sorry, give me a sec here. Alright. Whoa, what an interesting fucking week. Super interesting. This week I made one of the most, I made a very hard-hitting post. It was last week actually, it was the beginning of this week. It was about sugar babies. And I wanted to put it out because it just beat me. I'm like, yo, girl, I'm like, listen, for the sugar babies that go on vacation with these dudes that are 65 fucking years old, I was literally calling them out. I'm like, show your man. I'm like, I know why you ain't showing your man. I'm like, I know why you ain't showing your man, but I'm like, listen, and I try to spin it into a positive. I'm like, listen, if that's you, and you've ever been on vacation and you haven't showed the guy in your snaps, I'm like, the same way, Chanel, that you convinced that guy to go on vacation with you and paid for everything, I'm like, channel that motherfucking that energy and put it back into a business and go get the bag yourself, right? But I knew that I was gonna get a lot of hate because I wrote out like a thing post of that, and my sales guy was like, yo, why are you doing this? I'm like, I need attention right now, man, and I need to help some people. And that's how I've always done my marketing, and that's how I've always impacted people, because Chanel